Hello! Did you ever wonder how to use generative AI in your Azure infrastructure? Or how to build a LLM-powered chatbot? If yes, then this video is for you. My name is Maxime. I'm a software developer at Amadeus, and I work on building cloud-native applications for the hospitality business.
And my name is Leah. I was an intern at Amadeus, and I am currently working as a product definition analyst in Amadeus Cloud and Data Services department.
So, let's dive right into the topic. Let's go through the tutorial that will help you to build a chatbot that provides the exact responses to your questions.
I'm going to present the high-level architecture of a chatbot, so you can have an idea of how it works. We use several Azure managed services to create the chatbots. The main Azure service is Azure Question Answering, which is part of Azure AI Language. Azure AI Language is a cloud-based service that provides natural language processing features for understanding and analyzing text. With Azure Question Answering, you can create knowledge bases which contain your documentation. You can use public web pages, Word files, or PDF files as sources for your knowledge base. This service will automatically extract question-answer pairs from your documentation based on the document structure. And then these pairs will be stored in the knowledge base. The end user will query the chatbot live from Microsoft Teams directly. When a user asks a question to the chatbot, it is first sent to a web app containing the chatbot's code. You can also use a function app instead of a web app if you prefer. And then the question will be sent to Azure Question Answering, which retrieves the best answer compared to the question and sends the answer back to the user. For the step-by-step instructions on how to set up these chatbots, you can click on the link in the description.
Sure, and to illustrate how it works, let's take the following example. Let's imagine I'm the manager of a hotel. I am using the Amadeus reporting tools, and I need to find all the guests flying to my hotel, let's say, with Moon Airlines.
For this example, the knowledge base has been created using the Amadeus technical documentation of a product.
As a user, I open the report and I would like to filter all the guests who have flown with Moon Airlines, but I can't find a simple way to do so. So, I jump on the bot asking the following question. How can I filter guests based on the airline they used to come to the hotel? And let's see the answer.
Here, you can see the answer is coming from the knowledge base with the title of the answer from Amadeus documentation.
Now, thanks to this answer, I can now go back on the reports. I try to set my filters, and I'm asked to apply filters based on the airline's IATA code. As I don't know what the IATA code of Moon Airline is, I go back on the chatbot and ask, what is an IATA code? And how can I find the IATA code of a given airline? Snap! It seems like the chatbot is broken, Leah.
No worries, Maxime. I knew you will find this limitation, but resolving your issue is quite easy. So let's improve our chatbots by adding generative AI. To do so, we can use a large language model from Azure OpenAI. For our use case, we use the GPT 3.5 model. Azure OpenAI enables you to host the LLM and trigger its completion API. So if an answer cannot be found in the knowledge base, then the question will be sent to the GPT model of Azure OpenAI. And at the end, the user will have an answer from your documentation in your knowledge base or a GPT-based answer. The logic of a chatbot can be built with a bot composer. Once built, you can deploy it to a web app or a function app. The bot composer is a local tool based on the bot framework SDK of Azure. It is easy to use. It allows you to create several dialogues with different triggers. You can also use conditions, language generation, make HTTP requests, and so on. So with a bot composer, you can build your own logic for your chatbots and integrate it with Azure Question Answering, Azure OpenAI, or any other services to meet your needs. Now that the Azure OpenAI feature has been turned on, you can ask a question again.
Thanks, Leah. Let's give it a try then. So the question was, what is the IATA code? And how can I find one for a given airline? Oh, it's working now.
Here the answer is coming from GPT because the answer was not in the knowledge base. You can notice it by looking at the title.
Cool. Now with all this information, I can apply my filter properly. Thanks, Leah. As you can imagine, using such chatbot as a support tool for customer or for internal purposes marks a significant step forward in the way organizations deal with support activities. It brings value by automating tasks that couldn't be automated before, such as support operations. And its benefit goes beyond that, because it delivers round-the-clock support, reduces the answer time, increases the customer satisfaction, and frees up time for support teams or developers. We hope that this tutorial will help you to set up your own chatbot to start experimenting on your side. If you want to know more and join us in our journey into the cloud, please check our job offer on our career space. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video.